Hey guys, just Mike here, back with another FMH5 video. Today's video is going to be free agents. So basically this is my personal opinion on the best 11 I suppose you can get out of the players that are on a free. Hey guys, just Mike here and welcome to another FMH5 video. Today's video is free agents. So basically we're going to look at what is the best team you can actually create by just using players that are on a free transfer from the start of the game. So if we just look in the goalkeeping position, it's got to be really. He's the kind of player I suppose you only get if you're a top club. You'd only go to top reputationable clubs and cost you quite a fair bit in the wage packet, as you can see from the wages on the screen there. But I mean, look at them stats. They're just, reflexes, kicking, communication, agility, decisions, positioning, it's all just great stats. So if you can afford to get this guy in, then definitely do. At left back we have Andros Sasena. Some really stats for a defensive midfielder, I suppose, in a way. He's more of a wing back, I suppose, than anything. Got some decent pace, good movement, good crossing as well, which is, I suppose, if you're going to get him forward more, it's good to see that he'll be able to whip the ball into the box for your target men. Good passing as well. Really good shooting for a defender as well. So I suppose he's more an attacking threat rather than a defensive, as it does say he's a defensive winger. But he still can do the job at the back as a defender as well. Right back we have Anthony Revirila. Yeah, this guy. I'm rubbish at pronouncing names. Really good all-round stats here. Can play left or right as well, and in that defensive kind of wing back position as well. So really good teamwork, good stamina, good strength as well. Got decent crossing, good tackling, good decisions, all rounded, really good stats, and you can pick him up for a fair wage as well. Sorry, Desaina's wage is only 19k as well, so most teams will be able to fit that in their budget. The kind of like the Premierships and the Serie A's and the Liga and all that kind of stuff. Bida, really good, only 32 years old as well, so another very young player. Like all the other ones I've just done so far, are still got a good few years ahead of them as well. So they're on a free, but they're not exactly like an all agent. Really good aerial presence, 16 tackling as well, 18 positioning and 15 decision making. I don't know what else more you want me to say on there. The stats, the only stat that concerns me is movement, but again, if you've got like another player who's a bit pacey and a bit good at movement next alongside him, should be fine. Only 13k a week as well, so definitely achievable for most teams. Portanova, 35, so kind of like aging a little bit. You can obviously go for Gallas here as well, but his wages is just kind of, again, putting kind of out, I suppose. Along with Valdez, he shouldn't really be in here because only top betting teams can do him. Gallas does price himself out a lot of moves for a lot of teams. This guy's only 10k a week, 35. I don't know if you get into a lot of Premiership teams, but definitely Championship teams. You've got 10k left in your wage budget and you need a really good experienced centre back. This is your guy right there. Then we move on to the midfield. First of all, we have Marcio Abreu. Him. Really good all-rounded stats, good central midfielder, 16k a week again, so a lot of teams will be able to squeeze him into their squad with the wage budget. Good stamina, good teamwork, got some decent dribbling as well, good technique, good decision making, good movement, so all-round good stats. And again, 34, so, got a decent few seasons hopefully left in him as well. We then have Budunguai. Yeah, I am amazing at pronouncing names. 15 tackling, so he's kind of more like your defensive, ball-winning midfield player here. So he's got 15 tackling, which is good, so you can sit him in front of your defence. 18 aggression, that's the only thing I'm a bit concerned about. You don't want him to be too aggressive. You'd like that to maybe be like, 12, 11 kind of mark, but really good positioning, good teamwork, great stamina, great strength as well. So he's definitely a player who could sit in front of the back four or back five and just mop up any mess that might be coming along the way. And with 12 passing as well, he's got decent distribution of the ball. 17k a week, so again, within a lot of budgets that you're given at the start of the game. Obviously, I wouldn't say League One or anything. If you do want to say, if you do want me to do one of a lower league teams, if you want me to go to them, like, this is more like your Premiership, your Championship, your Serie A, La Liga, your top kind of leagues. I suppose a lot of Championships might be able to afford some of these. But if you want me to do lower leagues, then again, please let me know in the thread or on the video. Camunas, 34 years old, 18k a week, can play kind of, pretty well along that kind of anywhere along the front three. attacking midfield options, and he's pretty all-round good player for the attacking final third of the pitch. Good passing, good technique, good movement, decent pace and stamina as well, good dribbling. So yeah, again, good price bracket as well for getting into most of the teams, and could add that kind of, maybe even not first team player, but definitely could add something in rotation, or if you just need an extra player to bring on the last few minutes, you might be able to get that winning crossing or winning drive through the midfield to grab you a goal. Nog, yeah, this guy, 30 years old, so again, very young, 13k a week, can play anywhere along that front line really, left, right, centre, attacking midfield, up front, 18 shooting, 16 technique, 17 dribbling, 17 pace, and 15 strength. I mean, that's a steal in my opinion. I'm sure you guys have seen this guy around, and he's definitely worth a point at only 13k a week. There's a lot more expensive players out there that you'll have to end up spending money on, and they'll ask for bigger wage demands that won't give you the same kind of return as this guy will. Now I'll go on to the strikers. Carlos Armanda, 33-year-old target man from Spain, 19k a week, can only really play in the one position, can kind of play off the striker, but that's his main position. Only concern, I suppose, mainly really would be the 14 shooting, but other than that, really good at all-round stats. So only 19k, there's definitely better players out there, but at what cost? Getting this player in on a free. It's only 33 years old, he's still got a little bit of room for improvement. It's definitely worth a try for them kind of mid-table Premiership teams. Demelo, 29 years of age. Again, very young, 17k, valued at 4.8 million. So even if you sign him and sell him, you've nearly made £5 million out of him, potentially, straight off the bat. Really, really good aerial ability, so he's definitely more the target man than the last one was. So it's good to have him and two really good crosses of the ball on the wing to kind of work the flanks, get the ball into him. He's got 16 movement as well and 18 strength, so that does bode well for a really good aerial predator who can get the ball down and get the ball down the wings and cross it into him, and he should be able to bag you a few goals. So that was my starting 11, guys. If you'd like to see any more, please let me know in the comments below, and I will continue on with the rest of the team and look at maybe a separate 11 of maybe a lesser budget in a way. So guys, hope you've enjoyed this episode, and please leave likes and comments and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, and I'll catch you all in the next episode. See you guys soon.